afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board this Icelandair Boeing 757, which is named after the Icelandic volcano, Bláfjall. The estimated flying time to Keflavik, Iceland is 2 hours and 25 minutes, 2 hours and 25 minutes. The pilot in command is Linda Gunnarsdóttir. My name is Þórdís Lárusdóttir and I'm the supervisor on this flight. Hand luggage shall be placed in the overhead compartments or secure under the seat in front of you. However, if you're seated in an exit row, please make sure all of your hand luggage is in the overhead compartments for takeoff and landing. And please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that your seat back, footrest and tray tables are in an upright and locked position. And also ensure that window shades are open during takeoff. The use of small electronic devices is permitted in flight mode from gate to gate. And please observe this is a non-smoking flight, of course, and that also includes electronic cigarettes. We shortly would like to have your attention concerning your safety on board. We thank you for choosing Icelandair for your journey and we wish you a pleasant flight. Og góðir farþegar, í dag viljum við benda á að verðandi flugfreyjur Icelandair eru í þjálfunarflugi hérna hjá okkur og við biðjum ykkur að taka vel á móti þeim. Takk fyrir. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we will have some cabin crew trainees be assisting us on board here. We kindly ask you to welcome them. Thank you.
For Icelandair, your safety on board is most important. Please pay close attention to the following information. Place your carry-on items in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. No storage of carry-on items is allowed by directions. Fasten your seatbelt and keep it fastened and visible whenever seated or when the seatbelt sign is on. We will provide extension seatbelts for infants. During takeoff and landing, have your seat back, footrest and tray table in an upright position. Mobile phones and any other electrical devices must be turned off or set to flight mode. Please study the safety instruction card placed in the seat pocket in front of you. This Boeing 757 aircraft has 10 emergency exits. All exits are equipped with evacuation straps. Passengers seated by an overwing exit must be willing and able to assist in case of an emergency. Please observe that the nearest exit might be located behind you. Emergency lighting, including low-level lighting, indicates the way to the exit. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, assume the brace position. In an emergency, proceed to the nearest usable exit and leave all carry-on items behind. To speed up evacuation, jump onto the slide and move away from the aircraft. Your life jacket is either under your seat or armrest. Put the life jacket over your head, fasten the belt in front, and pull the clutches. When leaving the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling the caps down or blowing into the tubes. We will supply life jackets for infants. If the aircraft has landed on water, life rafts are close to or at the exits. If there's a change of air pressure in the cabin, oxygen masks will be released from a compartment above your seat. To start the flow of oxygen, pull down the mask nearest to you. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe long. If traveling with a child, place a mask on yourself first before assisting the child. On behalf of Icelandair, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey.
Cabin crew report cabin secured. Gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelt. All hand luggage shall be stowed in the overhead compartments or secured under the seat in front of you. If you're seated in an exit row, hand luggage is not allowed on the floor before landing. Icelandair supports the Special Children Travel Fund, and with your help, you enable children with chronic illnesses and children who live in difficult circumstances to go on the dream vacation with their families. If you would like to donate, we accept any currency, and you will find a small envelope in the seat pocket. Please hand it over to a member of the cabin crew, and thank you for your contribution. Góðir farþegar, velkomnir heim. Hér klukkan 25 mínútur gengin í 4. Vinsamlegast sitjið með sætisbeltin spennt þar til slökkt hefur verið á sætisbeltaljósum og við byggjum ykkur að opna farangurshólfinn varlega þar sem farangurinn gæti hafa færst til á leiðinni. Við vonum að ferðin hafi verið þægileg og þökkum ykkur fyrir að velja Icelandair, verið þið sæl. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iceland, the home of Icelandair. The local time is 25 minutes past 3. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt signs have been turned off. Be careful when opening the overhead compartments as objects may have shifted during the flight. Information on connecting flights can be found on monitors inside the terminal. We do hope that you have enjoyed the flight with us. Thank you for choosing Icelandair and have a pleasant day. Góðir farþegar, í dag leggjum við ekki upp við flugstöðuna þannig að við það að koma stigar af vélinu og verður gengið út bæði aftan og framan og að biðja ykkur að fara varlega niður stigana þeir geta verið hálir. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are not parked at the air terminal itself, so we are getting steps on both ends of the aircraft and we kindly ask you to go carefully down the stairs as they may be slippery. Cabin crew, disarm doors and report.